Hello, this is Lee Anthony Davis here with another announcement video here on my YouTube channel. A warm welcome to all of you. As you know, I make these videos for announcing birthdays, group contributor of the day, a bit of Doctor Who news, also in Doctor Who quiz, the answer to yesterday's Doctor Who quiz, also comments and basically me Doctor Who DVD selection collection. Okay then, so I'll get on with it straight away. No, not forgetting comment up. Right, I'm going to try and make this video even shorter than what I did. I'm not top about 10 seconds, so I'm going to try and go a bit quicker. So I do apologise at the end. I also apologise for not doing the comments, which I made a follow-up video, which I managed to get those comments out. So anyway, thank you for your effort for giving me the time. Well, you're giving your time to make the effort to put the comments on. Otherwise, you know, that's what I enjoy. I enjoy your comments, so please keep leaving them, as long as they're not too negative. All right, let's get on with this. Group of the day for for Monday the 16th of October goes to the Doctor Who Infinity group on Facebook. Well done to them. That's for Monday the 16th of October. Also, contributor of the day goes to Richard Ditchburn for Monday the 16th of October. Well done to them. I'll post them up on Facebook, post them up on Twitter, post them up on my story, and post them up on Instagram. Right, moving on. Here we go. Birthdays. Today celebrating their birthdays is Rick Edwards, Nicholas Duncan, James Modella, and of course Holly Hilton. They're celebrating their birthdays today. Wish them well. So moving on, Doctor Who news. Right, nothing to do with the 60th anniversary, obviously, but it's to do with a former companion, Gemma Coleman. She's starring in a new detective show coming up in the new year. She's filming at the moment. It's called The Jetty. She's going to be playing a rookie police detective, and it's what you call, well, it's a thriller really, the usual stuff. I've seen her stuff before. It's pretty good. I liked her appearance in The Serpent. I thought she was bloody good in that. And she's done some other stuff as well, Queen Victoria, as you know. But she's a good actress, and I think she's far removed from Doctor Who these days, so, you know, but she's still part of the history of the show, so she's got to get a mention. Yes, her new series will be out in January, I think, January 2024, because they started to film it back in August, so they're still filming it. I've seen some of the images on Google or whatever, and it's pretty good. She looks like she's well relaxed, and she looks like she's well immersed into the new role. She's playing a character is Ember Manning. So anyway, look out for that. There should be a trailer very shortly on that on Google or Twitter very shortly. Right, moving on. What we do? Oh yeah, updates. Here we go. This is for my Lee Anthony Davis, the Sarah Jane Adventures page. It's now gone up to 31 followers, and my Lee Anthony Davis, the Sarah Jane Adventures group, has now reached 25 members. Well done to them. The Instagram account is okay. It's steady at 112. Right, moving on. My Doctor Who DVD selection collection. Well, I'm just going to go into the last of the Jodie Whittaker adventures. I've got plenty of time. I've gone really quickly here, as you can see. Right, here we are. This one is, well, there was Resolution. I didn't like that one. I thought that was a bit daft with the microwave oven and whatever, so I'm not going to go to that one. This one was a little bit better. It had what's he called? That guy called something North. Anyway, it doesn't matter. The big American who's going to be Donald Trump's sort of opposite in the election or something like that. He had all the qualities of Donald Trump, didn't he? You know, corporate businessman, double dealing, backsliding. He had it all. He was a good character as far as I'm concerned. He tried to make a deal with the Daleks, didn't he? And then when it all went wrong, he says, "Oh, I was doing it for mankind." I'm sure he was. But anyway, it was quite a good story. I liked it. And then the Daleks outside Downing Street exterminating the Prime Minister. Only if we could see that for real, that would be good, wouldn't it, when they're not doing their job properly. Right, okay. That was all right. This was also Captain Jack was in this one for a bit. I think he was in it up until, well, he was in it quite a bit, wasn't he? He got Jodie out of prison, the Judoon enslaved her in, and And also, what else happened? Oh yeah, these Dalek embryos were being created by some whiz kid who got taken over by a Dalek, who's on his back, obviously, this sort of octopusy creature, and eventually they create a race of Daleks. Out of humans, but it's not as if it's not done before. But anyway, I liked it. It was quite good. It had a good ending. This was a farewell to Graham and well, to Bradley Walsh and Tosmin Cole. This was their last adventure together. So anyway, Ryan and what's his name, Graham, were leaving the show. Right, so it was a good ending for that. Right, okay then. This one not too clever. This was the Eve of the Daleks? Not my favourite, I'm afraid. They had some sort of black guy playing a perv or something. It just took you out of the moment. But what really took me out of the moment was when the Daleks were exterminating all the time. And it just sort of overdone it, you know. When the Daleks kill you, you're dead. You're not coming back to life. But apparently Chibnall has a way of sort of keeping the characters alive in a mundane way. In other words, doing it to death. But I never liked that one. I thought that was rubbish. Well, out of all the Dalek ones, I think they have to make a Dalek one by the Terry Nation Estates conditions. There must be a Dalek story every year in it, so I suppose they shoehorn that one in. But anyway, I didn't like it, and it nicely moved me on to the Legend of the Sea Devils. Here, Sea Devils are pirates, apparently. Well, it's in the right ballpark, isn't it? In the sea, ship. You can imagine a ship. But I thought the plot was pretty thin, and I thought basically it wasn't. Was it donning the lines of what's that film called? You know, with Captain Jack, played by. Oh, who cares? Anyway, it was donning the lines of that. Yeah, it was a franchise, remember? Pirates of the Caribbean, that's it. It was done in the same lines as that, a sort of bit of a rip-off. And then at the end of it, we had Yaz and Jodie having an intimate moment with each other, you know, talking, you know, and all this business. But I thought that the Sea Devils really weren't used in the right way. But anyway, it was all right as a story. This was a penultimate story before we say goodbye to Jodie. In this one, where is it? Ah, yeah. Revolution, Power of the Daleks. That's the resolution. I didn't like that one. The Power of the Daleks. It's in my back room. You don't need to see it. You probably got the cover anyway. But anyway, that was probably one of the best endings for Jodie. I thought it was a good farewell to say. Also bringing in those doctors: Peter Davison, Paul McGann, Sylvester McCoy, Colin Baker, the William Hartnell lookalike, played by doesn't matter who he was. He'd also played him in the Twice Upon a Time, sort of with Peter Capaldi's last adventure. David Bradley, is it, or something like that? Anyway, in my opinion, it was a good story. And at the end, you had the companions: Katie Manning, Bonnie Langford, Sophie Aldred, obviously, and then you had who else was there? Tegan. William Russell, the original companion from the 60s. He was there, and obviously Bradley Walsh and his character. At the end of the day, it was a good story. The Cyberman Ascension Cyberman, you know, half human, half Cyberman. He gets his comeuppance this time. He actually does die, and he doesn't come back. And Kate from Unit is in it. That was pretty good. I like the way she gives a powerful performance. But yeah, it was a good send off. You saw Jodie sitting on a TARDIS with Yaz before she goes and departs, and then we have the final scene on the mountain top or the cliff top where she puts her arms up, and then that's it. And then we say, David Tennant, what's he doing back? You know, but I had a feeling this could happen. You know, this could happen, but it did, and that's that. So anyway, that's for the end of the Jodie Whittaker DVD collection selection. I'm going to move on to something else, a total different area that I've been doing, the Hammer Horror DVD selection collection. That's my Hammer Horror collection, obviously. Right, I'm going to move on from that. That's tomorrow. What we're going to do now, right, I've done the updates. I've done the... Oh, yes, it's Doctor Who question time. Yesterday, I asked how many adventures were there of the Zygons, and the answer is 4 of them. Obviously 1975 with the Terror of the Zygons, and then we had the Day of the Doctor where the Zygons featured heavily. Then we had what I consider not very good adventures in the Peter Capaldi era, the inversion of the Cybermen, of the Zygons, sorry, and the invasion of the Zygons, which was a 2-parter. That basically, they just did 4, you know, for a classic monster. They should have had more, shouldn't they, really? But anyway, it doesn't matter. They weren't very good in that one. The other 2, they're all right. Right, okay then. So another Doctor Who question for you. Let me see what I've got for you. Oh yeah, here we go. Karen Gillan appeared in Doctor Who before she became Amy. Now, what I want to know is, what was the name of the adventure that she first appeared in as a, well, I don't know, as a cameo role, you could say. She had nothing to say in it, but her appearance was basically shown a lot at the beginning. But I'm not going to tell you what her character was, because obviously it'll give it away. But what I want to know is, what was her first ever Doctor Who she did, but without any dialogue? I think she might have said 1, 2 words or whatever, I don't know. But anyway, that's the answer. That's the question for today on Doctor Who. Right, okay, moving on. Comments. Now, this is the bit I like. I'm just going to go to one particular area. It's called, here we go. I've got 2 comments here. I'll read them out quickly. The first one is, I saw your follow-up video, so thank you, Lee, for reading my comments out and answering to the Doctor Who question is... Oh, the answer to the Doctor Who question is, there have been 4 Zygons. Well done. That one came from Aaron Baker. Well done, Aaron. I've got another one from Alan here. I see you didn't have time to read the comments out, Lee, but you did have time to beat yesterday's video announcement. Yeah, I did, didn't I? So well done for that, but I presume you will make a follow-up video to read those comments, and you are probably right on how many episodes that RTD will make for each series, which will be 13 that you announced here. And going back to the Saturday slot, yes, that's correct, I did say that, and I'll stick by that. Doctor Who will return on Saturdays, and I think he'll do 13 episodes per series. For how many series he's doing it, I don't know, but he usually does 13. So anyway, that's the end of the comments. Thank you, gentlemen, I appreciate that. Any more comments, please put them in. They usually go on either on this video underneath or the Lost in Space video, and there'll be something else I'll be doing later on. I haven't really sure what I'm going to do, but I'll let you know in due course. Right, coming up, well, I've made it. I've killed my time. I've done it. I'm well within the time. This time it's a shorter video than the last ones, all of them put together, I reckon. Here we go. Coming up, Lost in Space, there's cliffhanger. That'll be coming up very shortly here on this channel, and then I'll be throwing in an excerpt from Doctor Who as well. So anyway, that's it from me. Thank God for that. I really appreciate you having the time to listen. You need some endurance, but thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a nice night. Bye for now.